Hi, Brad. My name is Leonard Parker. I'm the owner of Destiny Marketing Solutions. Over the past month or so, you probably received a few emails from me related to digital marketing, specifically SEO for your carpet cleaning business. And uh, first and foremost, I do hope that you and your team, you all and your loved ones, you all are staying safe and sound during this COVID crisis in our country right now. But the reason I'm reaching out today has some time to take a closer look at your website for just a quick, SEO review. And I've identified a few areas of improvement for your SEO. So my goal of the video is to keep it short, so I will go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing I noticed, I did a site speed check on your website, and you can see here that's your website domain, suncoastclean.com. And basically, I kind of just want to get an idea on how quickly the website loads and if there are any opportunities to improve the speed. So why is that important? So first and foremost, I'm sure you've had this experience where you've gone to a website that loads slowly and it was just really lagging. And it just, probably want to click away from the website and just go to another website in that same competitor niche. So that's one reason. You want to provide the best user experience for your prospective customers. The second reason, and it's kind of related to the first reason, is that Google only wants to uh, reward those high quality websites with the best rankings. And one of the ways the Google algorithm determines which websites are high quality, which ones aren't, is through website performance, namely site speed and site load time. And so that's another reason that definitely has a direct impact on your website's SEO. So if I look at the numbers here, you have an F for first byte time, but specifically there are three numbers that I look at. So your first byte time, again, you have an F on that. It's a little bit over 2 seconds. Ideally, you will want that to be under 1.5 seconds. And first byte, that's just how fast does it take for the first byte on your page to load. So you want that to be at least 1.5 seconds or lower. The second metric here is your first contentful paint. And that's pretty much how long it takes for that first pixel of your logo, your image of whatever you have on your page to load and to be viewable for the user. So that's at 3.418 seconds now. You want that also to be at 1.5 seconds or lower. And overall, these are going to affect the overall load time, which is right now a little bit over 7 seconds. In an ideal world, you would have that at around 3 seconds or lower. So those are some, things to point at. I don't know if you have a developer that's working on your website or that you can reach out to, but just have them kind of just do a refresh of the code and try to improve on these scores. So the second thing I noticed, and I'll click back to your website, is that your website is missing heading tags and specifically heading 1 tags. If you're not familiar with HTML, I'll use an offline example. So rewind a bit back to when you were in school and you probably had to write a paper, and to better organize your thoughts, your teacher might have asked for an outline before you actually started writing the paper. And on that outline, you had your outline title, you had different heading sections or different bullet points, and basically, that's how you were able to organize your thoughts and make it easier, or the plan was to make it easier to write that paper. HTML for a website works in a very similar way, except that outline is governed by what are called heading tags. So you have your heading 1, your heading 2, your heading 3, and so on. And heading 1, that's the most important, is at the top of the hierarchy. And from what I saw from my review of your website is that it is missing heading 1 tags. And the reason why this is important for SEO is that whatever text you have in that heading 1 tag, that text is going to be giving more weight when it comes to what that page is ranked for and what keywords it should be visible for in Google and other search engines as well. So the fact that you're not using those heading 1 tags on your website at all, from what I saw, that's a very low level low-hanging fruit opportunity to improve your website's SEO. And again, I will use those heading 1 tags to target the primary keyword for the page and your target location, which it seems like you're headquartered in Jupiter, but maybe if there's a larger, city or town nearby, it might be more strategic to target that city or town because there's going to be more search volume. Okay, so that's point number 2. Now, point number 3, I saw your locations page, and this is great. What I would recommend that you do to take this to the next level is maybe pick the top 5 to 10 pages here, or I should say locations here, either those top 5 to 10 that have the most people, or where there's a great potential for new business. And I would actually create standalone pages for each of those locations. Those standalone pages will allow you to get a lot more optimized for that specific location, but also to create content on the page that's written for residents or business owners in that community. A big part of SEO is not only getting traffic to the page, but to also convert that traffic. In other words, getting them to call you, submit their information for someone from your team to contact them. So by building out those standalone pages, you will be able to do that. So as I said, I wanted to keep the video short, but just a quick summary. Number 1, look at the page speed on your website. Number 2, look at adding heading 1 tags to your website to better optimize for keywords and locations. Then number 3, you want to build out some standalone location pages to better target certain communities in your service area. So that brings me to the end of the video. I hope the video has been helpful. If you do have any questions, or if you just want to talk shop about any opportunities you're seeing in your market, but maybe you're not quite sure how to capitalize on them from a marketing standpoint, feel free to give me a ring. I'm leaving my direct line in my email signature. It's the 713 number, and I'll be happy to chat. So, Brad, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great rest of your day.